All right, today on Backyard Broadheads, we are checking out this Treeline hunting blind. And then in the next episode of Backyard Broadheads, we'll be checking out a blackout hunting blind from Cabela's. So let's check out the box first for the Treeline. This is from Tractor Supply. I got it on clearance in January, just recently. All right, so here's the Treeline box. They had it set up in the store. When I walked in, I kind of noticed that the roof angle looked fairly steep, and that was the demise of my previous blind. The roof caved in. So Treeline, 3-person, wide bottom, true view deer blind, 104 regularly, 149. So one thing that I want in a hunting blind is I want a silent door, and this one does have a zipper on the door, but it also hinges, which I'll show you that in a second, and you can close it with the clasps that are included, because if I got everything else I wanted in a blind except for a silent door, I was just gonna not use the zipper and just add some clasp onto it myself. But this is kind of a mixture of both. I hate the zipper because I just don't want to make all that noise getting in and out of the blind that's, you know, gonna spook deer away if they're close by. In the past, I did have a see-through blind where two or three of the walls were completely, you know, see-through from the inside, not see-through from the outside. And the stuff does work. It does not work as well as like the pictures that they show in the advertisements. The best place this would work the best is if you were up high somewhere and you were looking down to your hunting area, because then, you know, you're gonna be looking through the bottom parts of the walls, not just kind of where the windows are. But the trade-off is that those blinds let in more light that reflects off of you back to whatever animals that you're hunting. So, but also another plus for those is that material from the outside is not glossy. It's a dull. It absorbs a lot of light like the things in nature, like trees and rocks. So if you want one, go for it. Keep in mind, it's gonna let in more light. Let's get to this blind. Like I said, they had it set up in the store. That roof is, you know, it's kind of steep. I wish it was more steep than that so that, you know, you don't even have a chance of snow piling up, but it's fairly stiff. The key thing to keep this thing safe in the snow is you're just gonna have to check it every time you get a medium to heavy snow and clear the roof off. You know, take it down as soon as the season is over. This is the back. That's a back window that you can close. That's the only window that doesn't have camo mesh you can put on it, but it's one of those things when it's closed, you can just from the inside reach up here, pull down a little bit, peek out the back if you need to. This is the door I was telling you about. So it's pretty cool how it has like a hinge, and that's accomplished because there is a wire or a plastic bar or something running through the whole thing like that. And what I've learned, this door is not huge, but the easy way to get in here is to step in first and then duck in. But let's check out the outside first. So back, right side. This one I just have the, let me see what I have here. This one is just the mesh, not the closed window. This side's fully opened. These windows, they work okay, but there's all these different rods on the insides where the ends slide, and you're pretty much gonna have to use 2 hands to move these up and down. There's not a lot of support in the middle, so at some point in the life of this blind, you might have to add something to hold the middles up on the windows, but they're okay for now. And on this side, we have the camo closed and the black closed. So I'll just step back and look at the front of it for a second. So I mean, for the price, I'm definitely happy with it so far. Definitely have not hunted with it yet, but turkey season in a few months and this thing's definitely going to be out there. Oh, I want you to see their statement. It's pretty well written. All right, so they're talking about the camo. See if you can see that. Vail combines scientifically proven principles found in chaos of the natural world to create concealment in ways never thought possible. I like that. It's pretty well written. If I had one for Backyard Broadheads camo, it would be, we use a bunch of trees and stuff. Let's walk inside. All right, getting this silently out of the way, stepping in with 1 foot first, and then just ducking my head through here. And this is, I mean, you could easily fit 2 people and a kid in here. Like 2 people on the outside, a kid in the middle. You could almost fit 3 full-size chairs in this thing. It's pretty wide. And I think it is wider than it is deep. So this is our closed window. Open window out the front. See-through mesh, and I mean, you can see what's out there. There's a grinder. You know, don't spook the grinder. There's a drill press. Barrel, toolboxes. So, I mean, you can definitely see out. And when we were out there, you know, I didn't seem like I could see in. That will need tested more, but I'm pretty confident that's going to work. So yeah, there's the inside. The roof, I guess it's either average height or low height because it's a little bit lower than that one. But most of the time you're sitting down, it's really not going to matter. And I don't think there's too much else to show you. Whenever I did go to set this up, usually by yourself it's difficult because even though there's no bottom to these blinds, you kind of have to pop the bottom before you can pull the sides out. Now this one didn't do that, so this would be much easier to set up with one person. Folding it back up, I haven't done that yet, so it's either going to be a difficult one-person project, an easy one-person project, or easy 2 people project. And check out this stuff for your Raven crossbows. Here we are at backyardbroadheads.com. This first product is the Heart Drop 5-in-1 R26, the best seller. This one is the 4-in-1 light bipod hanger kickstand. This is the Heart Drop 5-in-1. It's a little bit shorter than the R26. Showing the 4-in-1 light as a hanger and a kickstand. It is also a bipod. Then we have the 500 quick detach stirrup hanger for the Raven R500. It comes off right here so you can fit this thing in a hard case. And this one here is the subatomic hanger for the Raven crossbows. And then down here we have the Tacticap hatch for your Tacticam cameras. And a shout out to Duck12 from YouTube. He was nice enough to leave a comment on my videos, so shout out to Duck12.